there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars. And upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
It's expected to be one of the biggest cosmic events we have seen in decades, the so-called Comet of the Century. Photographed by the Hubble telescope, scientists say the head of that comet about 3,000 miles wide, the tail more than 57,000 miles long. The center area, called the nucleus, is 3 to 4 miles across. That's big. It was discovered by a Russian amateur astronomer last September. They've been watching it ever since. And Tariq Malik is the managing editor of Space.com, back with us in studio. Good morning to you. Where's she going?
Well, it's basically out kind of beyond Jupiter right now. It's coming in to the inner solar system. It's going to swing around the sun. It's going to flare up, hopefully be one of the brightest things we've seen in the night sky.
So it's not coming near the planet Earth?
It will be nearest Earth after it swings past the sun in December. Still millions of miles away, no threat to our
planet. I got you. Okay, so that's taken care of.
Yeah.
I'm reading through your comments here, Tariq. You say most promising, unpredictable, but promising yet again.
Yes.
In what sense is it promising?
Well, this promises to be the brightest comet we've seen in the night sky in years, if possibly even decades. That's why NASA, other scientists are calling it the comet of the century. They don't know if it will perform. They don't want to basically say it's going to happen and then something happens with the comet on the way in. It breaks apart. It fizzles out. It burns up by the sun. That could happen. So if it survives that pass through the sun in November, then on Thanksgiving night, we could see something really.
So we have some time to watch this thing still.
Exactly, yeah. It's still very far away. It'll get brighter in the night sky soon. It'll be this summer, maybe visible to the naked eye.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need a telescope? We don't need Hubble? We can go in our backyards and watch this?
That's the best thing about this. Starting in September, leading all the way up to Christmas, it should be an amazing night sky sight. Its tail, long now, could stretch across the night sky if it.
What would we see if it behaves and acts the way you expect it to?
Well, if it flares up, it would start out as a bright kind of fuzzy speck in the night sky. As it gets closer and closer to the sun in November, it would just get bigger. The tail would sweep out. Possibly covering much of the sky. It could be brighter than the full moon at night, and it just could be just an awesome experience.
It'd be really cool to watch then. I mean, this could be quite spectacular.
This to me is probably the sky watching event of the year.
Well, let's hope it lives up to its title, the Comet of the Century, and happy anniversary to Hubble.
That's right.
23 years old today.
That's right.
Thank you, Tariq. Tariq Malik, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Martha Wisner.